So my name is Shavina Prakash, and I'm also a teacher of the art of living. I also practice craniosacral therapy. So I think our entire life revolves around wellness and mental, physical wellness. And just like Aditya mentioned, for me also, this why used to be a question, from childhood. Like I would see the beggars on the street and I would say, why is that person over there? I'm sitting in a car, and why is he or she there on the road begging for, it's a child, and it could have been me. So why is it that I'm sitting in the car and this child is standing on the street begging? And this why was there later also, when I would see, sometimes I would see, I would hear that it's your family environment, it's your education, it's your friends, it's your parents who kind of determine how you are as a person. And then I would see like twins, so many twins I would come across, and they had the same family environment, same friend circle, same social circle, same everything, same education, and yet they would be like chalk and cheese. So for me, this question, that why are they so different, what is it that makes them so different? And this why in my mind, I think, became even deeper and bigger in the last few years, because my daughter, she kind of changed very erratically. There, I think most of the people over here in this group do know my daughter. So she was born after I was very much a part of art of living, and she came into my life as a bit of a miracle. And she was like a very happy-go-lucky, very sweet, cute kid, loved by everyone, very much, very charming. And then around maybe about 7, 8 years ago, she started changing. There was like this change in her personality. And then around COVID, it was even more marked and dramatic, the changes in her. And she was like this new person. My husband would say it's like overnight she's just changed. What has happened to her? And of course, first we thought, okay, it's just the teenage years, she's about to enter teenage years, it's the hormones, it's this, it's that, it's some changes that happened. She changed school, whatever. We blamed everything for it. And I even blamed my sister-in-laws very happily, because they were involved in some aspects of brainwashing her, or so I thought. And I was constantly caught in this thing of, either I was blaming them or I was blaming myself, that what did I do wrong? Why is my daughter behaving like this? Why is she not being able to handle her own mind? Why is she behaving so weirdly? I mean, like, actually she was behaving weirdly. Her education started suffering. From a good student, she became like this absolutely useless student, running away from studies, uh, angry, irritated, whatever, losing all the things that she was doing. And obviously, we were very worried as parents also. And then somehow, this last 1 or 2 years, a couple of friends, whenever I would say, she is behaving a little erratically, they say, okay, fine, just why don't you give us her time of birth and let us see. And all of them, they were all doing Vedic astrology, and they would just come back to me and say, her time is only like this, uska to time hi bahut kharab hai. And so I said, okay, fine. So when Baba and Dinesh asked me if I would like to do this class, so somewhere I thought that, okay, fine, astrology does seem to be answering some questions. Let me try it. And I came it with very few expectations. I was like, okay, I'm just doing it because Baba and Dinesh have told me to join, and let me just go along with it. And it's always nice to learn something new. But I have found the classes so interesting, understanding the planets, understanding the way they work. And it's such a deeper understanding of everything, including why my daughter is behaving the way she is behaving. When I looked at her chart, I took Bhavani ma'am's help also in looking at her chart. And I realized that actually, like, 4 planets are sitting in her 10th house. So perhaps she cannot help being the way she is. She for me, it may look, looking from outside as a mother, as a concerned mother, that why are you behaving like this? Why this is not a good enough reason. These circumstances are not a good enough reason for you to behave um, so erratically. But when I look at her charts, I look at the planets, I also started to realize that, yeah, actually, she cannot even help feeling the way she is feeling. This is the way she is feeling because of the planets. And it helped me to drop my judgments about my sister-in-law, because I realized that they were not to blame. It was the planets that were playing out the way they were playing out. And it was so nice because I felt free of anger, I felt free from the judgment, I felt free from the guilt that I was carrying. And I also became much more compassionate towards my daughter, because somewhere I was also holding on to that anger, irritation with her, that why are you letting, like such small things, why should that friend of yours dictate what you are doing, or why should you allow this person to influence you, and things like that. But then I just let it go, because I said, can I why am I blaming her? She cannot help it, and it will change. There was also hope, because for me as a mother, I saw that, okay, fine, right now it seems very bleak. It seems like, oh my God, we hit rock bottom. Where is this child going to go from here? In between, it was like really like that. Then I told my husband also, relax. Because he said, what is she doing? What is going to happen to her? Where will her life go like this? And I said, relax. It's just a matter of time. Let's wait 1 or 2 years. In the meantime, now that we've learned all these things, let us guide the best that we can to help her through these 2 years. And then we will see. There will be this very big difference in her. There will be a change in her. And she is going to get back to being the charming, happy person that she was. And she is going to be in a much better space. And we will be able to see that also. There is hope. It's not all lost. And so for me, I think that was a very, very, um, very good thing, because I was listening to it from the other astrologers, but actually seeing her chart and seeing that, yeah, actually in 2 years her lagna will change, her dasha will change. Right now Rahu is there, and then it's going to go to Jupiter. Just seeing that gave me so much hope that, okay, fine, ha, sab theek hai, everything is going to fall into place. It is just that we need to be a little more understanding and a little more compassionate, and help her through with whatever parihara we can, help her through in this period. And um, and also, yeah, I was able to apply this for a couple of participants who came. They wanted to change jobs. Someone is in New York and wants to maybe shift back. So I was able to actually guide them, and they were very grateful. So this has been very, very helpful, very um, uh, I'm like, as I think Ramneek said, right? This is a tool with which now we can help others in future also, along with all the other things that we tell them, the meditations and other things. This is also one way to help them through some difficult phases. And thank you very much. Thank you. You are very, very sincere. As Ramnik said, we are used to seeing this, people stretching beyond their boundaries. But it was very nice to see that over here also. You were always willing to give extra time to us, take care of all the extra questions. And it was such a pleasure to see that. I believe, Bhavani ma'am, you get up at 4:30 in the morning also, and then you are right here. Selvaman sir, and Harigopal sir. It was a real pleasure being here, and really looking forward to the advanced level. Really looking forward.